Hey folks, it's me, Sami, and I want to tell you exactly why you are not going to get your ROI on an online course. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you are taking an online course, whether that is to gain a new skill, change careers, start a business, anything like that, and you want to get or not get your return on investment, let me tell you exactly how you don't get your return on investment in an online course. The number one way that I have seen people just not get anything out of an online course, out of an in-person university, out of an internship, out of a coaching or mentoring program, or an online business challenge. The number one way people don't get their return on investment is not the instructor. It's not the course, it's not the staff, it's not the career services department, it's not the alumni foundation. It is that person not doing anything and not engaging. If you go off the res and you leave the ranch and you don't engage with the services, the product, the features, the course, your classmates, the staff, the teachers, if you think that you will get your return on investment at any school or program by not engaging with the features, staff, classmates, or mentors, then you will lose money. Just by taking the course, it's not going to help you. Anyone can take a course. It's about next steps. It's about taking advantage of the services that you have. It's about actually going that extra mile and networking with your classmates. It's about reaching out to career services. It's about responding to career services. That's one thing that I have experienced both as a student and as a career services professional, is that I've seen people who will bash their alma mater or the course that they took or the instructor or the coach or the mentor, whoever it was, that it was their fault that that person failed. They will go on just blasting them. And then you do a bit of digging and you realize, oh, that person turned off and unsubscribed to messages from the school and the program. Oh, that person never engaged in the online or in-person community. That person never took advantage of clubs or groups. That person never reached out to professors. That person never did anything besides the bare minimum of turning in assignments. You're turning in assignments and reading the material is like basic. That's bottom line basic. If you are not going that extra mile and you don't want to, then don't apply for any courses, don't enroll in any schools, don't go out for internships, because you will never get your return on investment. Until you start implementing, hustling, engaging, you won't get your return on investment. I'm going to tell you, if anybody tells you that there's no work involved, that it's so easy, magic bullet, they are lying to you. They are lying to you. And I haven't even worked, and I've worked for for-profit schools, and I have never seen one that hasn't emphasized work. Every course that I've ever worked for, every nonprofit that I've worked for, every tech boot camp or college, they've always emphasized you have to work to get results. And it will be in their materials. They will have services and features to help people. And you'll still have somebody be like, but nobody, blah, blah, blah. No. If you get the emails, you get the calls, and you ignore them, if you get the website that has all the resources there at your fingertips, and you are what? Waiting for the professor to come to your house and read to your bedside? Are you waiting for the placement specialist to lift you up and carry you to the job interview and then move your mouth like a puppet and do ventriloquism to answer the questions, then you're going to get nowhere. Because what happens after you get hired and they expect you to do your job? That's the thing. This might be a lot of tough love that some of your folks might be saying, well, duh, of course you have to work to get results. There's nothing in this world that just, it just happens. Not if it's something that you want. I mean, erosion just happens. Decay happens. Festering stagnant pond water happens. But nothing that you want just magically appears. No, the rose has to grow and photosynthesize. The city has to be designed and built. The relationship and the marriage needs to be cultivated and nurtured. There is nothing that comes without effort. Why would career development? Why would taking a course? Why would learning a new skill? And now, I know some people, they aren't always wanting to take responsibility. If you're watching this, I highly doubt that you're one of those people, because you are actively engaging with authentic career evolution. You want that. You're seeking it out. So obviously, you're not doing that stuff. However, follow me for a moment, because we can all slip into these patterns, these bad habits when we're taking courses, or we are doing business challenges, or we are engaging with, any sort of school. We can fall into these bad habits temporarily, and it can mess up a semester or that round of a course or something like that. So don't do it. Understand that when you enroll in a school, that they're going to give you the tools. They're going to give you resources, materials, and then it's up to you to take that instruction, the mentoring, the features, the services, the reference information, the library services, all those, and take it to the next level. Because you will have to do that on the job. And after that, nobody is going to want to have to, cajole you to do your job? Kind of have to convince you that you need to, get up and do something even though you don't feel like it? No, that is not how reality works. That's not how career change is going to work for you. If you want to take a course to upgrade your life, then you have to work for it. And it's going to be that at the end of the day with anything that you do. And it doesn't mean that you have to never sleep again. It doesn't mean that you aren't going to have a social life. It just means that you have to take the personal responsibility, take that extra step and do the thing. You paid for it. I see this even in courses where people pay thousands of dollars to be part of a course or to go to a school or a program. Sometimes they're taking out loans. Their credit could be affected. They're doing all these things, and then when day one happens, the doors open, the course starts, or the professors are there, all their classmates are excited, eager, and ready to win it. They don't show up. They might ask for a refund and be like, oh, well, I applied for one job a month for 2 months and then I got bored, or it became too hard, or whatever their deal was. You gotta ask yourself, did they even want it? I would suggest to anybody, before you sign up for any course or enroll in any school, really check yourself. Do a time inventory, do a personal inventory, some reflection, and figure out, am I going to do the work that is going to get me the return on investment to make this worth it? If you, in your heart of hearts, can't say that you're going to do it, if you know that to do this course, it's going to require 10 hours a week of study and implementation, networking, to make this have a positive ROI, and if you're not willing to do that, then don't do it. Don't waste anybody's time. Don't waste your own time. Because the thing is, if you don't show up for yourself, you lose confidence. With everything you don't show up for yourself for, that just takes away from your self-esteem and confidence. I'm not saying never try, that's the opposite. I'm saying that if you're going to go for something, full ass it. Don't half-ass your online courses, your tech boot camps, your college career. Don't. Because at the end of the day, the only person who can make your dreams happen is you. The only person who has 100% control and ownership over your dreams is you. So you gotta go for it. So like I'm saying, the number one way to not, and I repeat, not get your ROI on an online course is to stop engaging. If you have a lack of engagement in your course, you will not get the results. It doesn't matter if it is an Ivy League school or if it's a free course. If you don't put in the effort that's needed to make that course have any results for you, then yeah, you're not gonna get a return on investment. It's maybe it might be able to be a tax deduction, maybe if you're a business owner, but if you're not able to get through a course, then you might not have even got your LLC up. So keep that in mind. I see that, and I'm saying this tough love, not because I want to make people feel bad, and not because I necessarily think that the people on my page are even doing it. It's just something that I have noticed, because I'm a continuous learner. So I have been in many a classroom situation. I've worked not just as a professional, but as a student. And I see this over and over. Save yourself money and time and make sure that you're ready to engage, put the commitment and effort into any school or program. Because that way, if you're ready to do that, you're going to get every result that you go for. It doesn't matter if the teacher's off, or maybe there's some typos in the material, or a video cuts halfway through and it takes a week to get it back on. All that is external. If you can get everything on lock internally, you can get results even from a subpar course. I've gotten amazing results from PDF freebies that I've gotten just by joining up on people's mailing lists, because I was like, wow, this is good information, I'm going to implement it. And I've been able to get results. So just think about when you are applying to a course, or you're going to do a school, or you're going to do something like that to evolve your career, make sure that you're really in it, because that's the only way to get your ROI, is to be in it to win it. So folks, that's my bit of tough love that I'm sending out to the universe. And I thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Bye.